With lockdown restrictions making it difficult for me to go much further than the very nearest part of the Stour, diabolical weather that varies from incredibly wet and windy to freezing cold, it's been hard to get out on the Stour this new year. However, this week I managed to get out for a short session on Monday afternoon. The river's rising, but it's got a good colour. It previously been very, very cold, but now it's milder. Hopefully the roach will feed. Fishing bread with ground bait and hoping that the fish will turn up. I'm not the only angler out on the bank, there's a few others. You can see the upper river at Hamoon well above Blandford, where it's already got very high on the Monday. Bear in mind normal level is 0.2 of a metre, and even at its lowest lately it's been 0.45. Here at Wimborne, which is where I'm fishing, the jagged bit on the Monday shows each drop is where a gate opens, so the level drops quickly, just an inch or two, before starting to rise again. And that meant during my session the level fluctuated and that gradually the river speeded up. It's lovely to be out on a mild day, not much breeze, trotting through a good swim. And it wasn't that long before I started to pick up roach, and that in itself was enough. First ones weren't especially big, just a few ounces. Got that familiar Avon taking about 5 grams, around about 3 foot from the main weight to the hook. Bread punch on a 14. Different line on the reel today, some old Team Daiwa. Good active fishing, trotting down, nice rhythm to it. Taking the time to change the depth every so often, trying a bit deeper or even a bit shallower at one point. And it was too deep where the level had dropped a couple of inches very quickly. And then later I had to increase the depth again. This feels a lot better. Can't just wind this one straight in. If you ever see me back winding on a roach, it is a big one. There's a good current behind these fish. Further up when I walked down, it was doing nearly 4 miles an hour down through the middle, so get some idea of the speed of it. That's the second big one of the day. Just around about a pound. Cormorant marks on it, unfortunately.
That's a nice fish.
The light varied a bit during the day. Sometimes it was a bit brighter, but generally a lot of cloud. You might say ideal for winter roach, really. Fairly overcast, mild. The last time I fished this swim I had problems with a snag, but it seems to have shifted. I pulled some of the rubbish out by hooking it, but it seems to have gone. I expect other people have fished it since and pulled out the rubbish. I don't think there was much down there, 2 or 3 branches and bits of reeds and stuff. Had a few like this sort of size that should really have netted. Also had 1 or 2 real tiddlers, fish right down to barely half an ounce, only a couple like that. But good to see all sizes of roach in the river. Another decent one. Again with cormorant marks on it. Just about lift that one. Wildlife is very active at the moment. A pair of kingfishers chasing each other all round up and down the bank. A little egret. Lots of small birds in the reeds and the undergrowth, the hedges, the trees. A very elusive Chetty's warbler that's around at times. "24 hours after this was filmed, the water was over that concrete on the other bank there. Fish of that size made up the bulk of my catch. It's important to keep concentrating, getting that float to go through dead right. Trying out different presentations, slowing it down a bit more, running it a bit more. Feels like another much better one. See how deep it is there. Another cracking roach over £1. Going to finish up with the final good one that I had. This one very reluctant to come to the net. Please click like and subscribe. It's goodbye for now. See you soon.